Stop. All right. Hey, what's up? We got Fran Dash Phoenix in the house. That's about it. All right. So let's give Fran a cheer for being here and a cheer for 100. Oh, yeah. Look who showed up. Tornado Garden. Three Eye Atlas. Stole my baby. What's up? Niecy's in the house. All right. Now we got people trickling in here. Good to see everybody today. How are we doing? How's Niecy's doing? Good to see you. All right. Tornado with the 100. All right. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Congrats on 1K for TG. All right. TG, yeah, 1K. Woohoo. 1004. How does it feel? You feel any different? I'm okay. How are you all? It's kind of a gloomy day today, guys. To be perfectly honest. We got like a little rain out there, and it's kind of just glooming away out there. But I'm trying to just do what I do, going live, and then I got a video to make. I got a video reaction to make today. It's gonna be out tomorrow, so I'll be doing that. All right, look at that. We got Niecy's with what is that? Honesty and decent. Oh, okay, okay. I'm reading that. I'm not used to the name being so long. You sent a Sunday. That's what we're trying to find. Yeah, let's give you a cheer. Thank you very much. Niecy's is the MVP. Yeah. When I was reading what she sent, I was reading her name. That was funny. Cheer! Yay! So after this, I'll probably go make some lunch or something. I got up really early today. Earlier than I usually do. But, you know, that's why I'm on decaf now. Already. It's not even past noon yet. Usually I have a little bit of coffee left for the. I got a coffee pot in here, but I got a small one. So, you know, it's like 3 cups. So my regular coffee's already gone, basically. So I gotta go switch to decaf. A Sunday makes everything better unless you are lactose intolerant. True, true. LOL Roy likes Dr. Bombay Sundays. Yeah. I haven't had Dr. Bombay in a while. Now you're putting thoughts in my head, Fran. Candy Sweet Gigs is present. Welcome in, Candy. Good to see you. Looks like we only got about 5 people in here today. I might have to start going on at night. No. Yesterday we had a banging live stream. There was a lot of people in here. And then everybody's gonna be like, "Hey man, you're crowding my space. Move it, puppet." Hi Candy. Last night was wild. Yeah, that was fun. We had a lot of fun. We had a little surprise live last night. Last night, early evening basically. But the 5 of the best people, yep. Hey Tammy, what's up? How you doing? Good to see everybody coming into my live stream today. My just before noon live. Well, in California. Anybody doing anything fun today? Or are you just all working? That's probably why there's less people at this time, because a lot of people are out working, doing their thing. Maybe running some errands. You know. Makes sense. Inventory, says Candy. Ooh, fun. I didn't do a whole lot of inventory when I was working at the my regular jobs, my W-2 jobs. But I did do inventory a lot at one particular place. I did work at Harbor Freight for a while, and I was doing a lot of inventory there. Dashing with the mini-me later today, huh, Fran? All right. I'm waiting for my favorite cousin to visit from OKC. All right. Got to make sure Hallmark is ready for Christmas. Yeah, it sounds like a lot of fun. Oh, yuck. Yeah, that would be hard inventory doing that. Doing the card inventories and stuff. I don't think that would be my favorite. At Harbor Freight, obviously, we're doing tool inventory. But that can be tedious too, because you got all these little small little things and stuff that you got to count and stuff. It's not fun, guys. It's not fun. Oh, cool, nieces. I lost on Thursday night last week. The chart says 2. 2 to 6 is hot. Hot for Lucky. Lucky number 7. People send cards at Christmas. Yes. I guess people still do that. Yeah, cards are a nice thing to send. Welcome in, Jacob. Jacob in the house. All right, guys. Well, we got a little stream for you today. I picked a little thing to do today. It's just a random thing, but we're going to go ahead and do it. So, let me get to the page. So, if you probably noticed when you walked in, or I don't know if you noticed, you might have just seen this streaming and just popped in. But the title of it is called The Bottom 10. And there's a reason for that. I picked a little thing to do today, and here it is, guys. Just get right to it. All right, so we're going to discuss, I'm just going to rate them off, and then we'll talk about probably each one. But we're going to talk about the America's worst favorite foods. So pretty much the foods from America that people hate the most. So this should be interesting. You got any guesses? Anyone want to throw out any guesses and see if it ends up on the list? Yeah, it's America's bottom, like, I guess bottom 10. Bottom 10 worst favorite foods. Brussels sprouts, LOL, says Fran. Yeah, that might be why I got that in my head, because of that Brussels sprouts thing. Could be, I don't know. Skyline chili. I'm with Fran, says Candy Sweet Gigs. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Brussels sprouts either. It's like it's like Timu cabbage or something. And it's all it's just the texture is gross. Kind of like soggy. I mean, I guess if you cook it right, it wouldn't be bad, but I'm personally not a fan. I know there must be people out there that like it because it's out there. I'm with Jacob. Skyline chili is abysmal. I don't know about Skyline chili, especially when they make chili with the hot dogs. Stuff is nasty, man. Yeah, I'll have to find out more about that. What happened? We only went down to one person watching. All right, guys. See you later. Just kidding. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna start off with number 10. Cabbage is way better than Brussels sprouts. That's true. I do like. I like me a slab of cabbage. TG likes them, but he cooks them in meat juice. Okay, okay. Well, this is just stupid pillow. All right. This is just America's worst favorite foods. So, I mean, anybody can like whatever they want. I have no problem with whatever you like, but this is the average American hates these foods. So we're going to start with number 10. So number 10 is blue cheese. All right, guys. What are you thinking about blue cheese? You guys a smash or pass on that? Personally, I don't remember the last time I've had blue cheese, so I would probably agree with that. Yeah, blue cheese is weird. Okay, yeah, I don't like. I wouldn't even remember the taste of blue cheese. I might have had it like a long time ago, and that's why I've never had it again. But yeah, I don't even remember what it tastes like. I literally made braised cabbage for the first time last week, and it was amazing. Yeah, usually when I make cabbage, I steam it. It's pretty good. Throw a little salt on it. Just eat it straight. Straight cabbage, guys. I will eat it, but I will not put it voluntarily in my salad. I can't imagine eating mold. I know it's supposed to be safe, but I couldn't. Yeah, is that something? Is like the blue cheese mold? Is that what you're saying? Candy loves blue cheese. Okay, so it's okay to like something. It's I'm not gonna slam you if you like some of this stuff. But yeah, I probably wouldn't eat blue cheese because I would rather have ranch or Thousand Island or pretty much any salad dressing except blue cheese. Yeah. But like I said, it's been so long I don't even remember what it tastes like. All right, number 9. Number 9 is sushi. All right, I know there's got to be a couple sushi fans out there. I say 3 out of 5, but 10. 3.5 out of 10. It has blue spots. I think it's the mold part is blue. Mmm, mold. Yum. All right. Sushi is great. Yeah, see, I knew some people were going to not agree with that one. Because I know people that do actually like sushi. California roll with spicy mayo. I'm going to have to be neutral on the sushi because I can eat sushi. I've had sushi. Mostly like the supermarket sushis. Um, yeah, I wouldn't go to the store specifically to buy it, but I wouldn't say it's one of my most hated foods. So I'm kind of in the middle. Definitely, well, obviously, I don't like sushi. Yeah, I say 0 out of 10. Sushi, 10 out of 10. Near perfect food. for the variety. It is definitely an acquired taste. Yeah, it's not something I would go out of my way to eat, you know. It's okay. I would eat it like if it was there, basically. All right, number 8 is caviar. Has anyone ever had caviar? I have never had caviar. And from the way that what I've heard about it, that where it comes from, I don't think I want to. So that just grosses me out. It's sort of like eating a snail. You know, I just not want to eat that either. So I put caviar in the same category as I put escargot. No, and I will not be. No caviar. Never had caviar. Yeah, well, from what I hear, it's really expensive, so I probably will never eat it just because it's expensive, but I also will never eat it because it's disgusting. Just the idea of it. It's really, really salty. Ugh, gross. Caviar is delicious. Some sushi contain caviar. Well, if I ate caviar within sushi and I didn't know it, then there's nothing I can do about it. But I have never went out of my way to eat, get any caviar because it sounds gross. So anyway, that's just me. All right, so number 7. Ready for number 7? All right, number 7 is what is that? Chitterlings. Chitterlings, guys. What is a chitterling? Chitterlings are a southern classic made. Chitterlings are a southern classic made from pig intestines. Oh, good. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna have to agree with that one. I'm never going to eat chitterlings. All right, that's disgusting. That's like eating cow tongue. I'm not gonna eat that either. That's just ugh, ugh. No. LOL. I've seen them, but never tried them. It's definitely a southern thing. Yeah, Southern Belle likes them chitterlings. All right. All right. Hard pass on the boiled hog intestine. Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with that. I don't even like to be near them cooking. Yeah, it's just disgusting. I mean, who like opens up a pig, grabs the intestines, and go, I wonder what this tastes like. I mean, I would like to really know. That's some things you just don't eat. Makes sense, Jacob. Like I said, this is Americans that did this survey, so Brussels sprouts with blue cheese are sounding better and better. All right, guys, moving on. All right, so our next one we have here is what do we do? Chitlins or chitterlings? We did that. Number 6, oysters. All right. Doesn't oyster sound good right now? Mm. I would just love to slurp me up an oyster. Actually, I don't even think I've had an oyster. No oyster for Fran? Yeah, you don't want an oyster. I really don't think I've ever eaten an oyster. I mean, but I've been around a while, so, maybe I didn't know it or it was so long ago I don't remember. Oysters were okay. Slurpy. Yeah, the slurp thing is kind of grossing me out. Just the idea. Because I know what an oyster is and I don't want to slurp it up. We can find sushi buffet, Candy. I'll bring a wheelbarrow to get to the car. Oh yeah. You gonna bring the wheelbarrow to take home all the plates, all the stuff you didn't eat, so you can save it for later? Mm-mm. I'm gonna take me home some oysters, chitterlings, and caviar sushi. Cover it with blue cheese. All right, number 5, guys. Number 5 is squid. Yum. Raw oysters if I'm on a hot date. Fried is always delicious. Well, I would definitely want some of the stuff fried if I was going to eat it at all. When I was younger, I got a pearl kit. You had to open up the oyster to retrieve the pearl. Why would that be a do-it-yourself kit? Yeah, that's weird. I didn't even know they had oyster kits. Anthony, welcome in. Anthony said something. He's begging me. I don't know what he's talking about. All right, Anthony's gone. Well, I missed something, but apparently it's a good thing I did. All right. So we're moving on, guys. Number 4, the things Americans hate. The foods Americans hate. Tofu. Tofu, guys. That's number 4. That's probably cheaper, so that's why it's probably down low, on lower on the list or higher, whatever you want to say. Anthony was being gross. Ah, okay. Okay, tofu is great fried. Yeah, tofu is fine. We got one tofu fan that's okay with it. I don't know if they're Fran, but uh, definitely wouldn't be having a problem with it. 8 out of 10 fried. All right. Well, I don't even think I've ever had tofu. You know, some things you just look at it in the store or whatever and you go, I'm never going to eat that. It's gross. It just looks like a slab sitting there. I'm not eating that. Yeah, I don't know. It's just it's all squishy and stuff. I don't know. It's not my thing, guys. Puppets and tofu don't go together. That's just the way it is. Wow, guys, I guess it's just the 5 of us, 4 or 5 of us here. Guess nobody else wanted to show up. Oh well. All right, moving on. Number 3 is sardines. Sardines, guys. Nope on the tofu says candy. It tastes better whenever you cook with it. Well, yeah, you got it. So don't you got to cook it with something? Plane crash. What's up? Welcome in. We're talking about the 10 worst foods that people hate in America. I'm not picky eater. Ask my exes. Sardines, 0 out of 10. Wait, that sounds wrong. All right. Here's my thing about sardines. I don't think they're completely awful. I have had sardines. I would never buy them again. They are really good for you. Sardines are actually really good for you. I They taste funny to me. I don't think they're the most disgusting food in the world, but yeah, it's not something I pick up at the grocery store. Poor JRD, they're missing out. But did it, TG? LOL, TG. Yeah, I don't think I would put sardines on the worst food list, but especially that high. It's at number 3. But like I said, it's just they got such a weird taste that you can only eat 1 or 2. I couldn't eat like half a can of those. Or was it wrong? Was it right, TG? I never had sardines. Yeah, they do have a funny taste, and I'm sure not everybody would like them. So I can understand why that's on the list. But I mean, we got stuff like chitterlings and oysters and squid. I would have put sardines like higher up, like around 8 or 9. But that's just me. I didn't take the poll, so they weren't asking puppets. They were only asking people. I don't know. Humans did. They smell awful. Yeah, it's been a while since I've had sardines, but I don't think I would have one. I mean, I have no desire to go out and buy a can of sardines. It's not. It's never on my grocery list. So I'm probably pretty much in the I agree with that range. Just I don't think it should be as high as it is. All right, number 2 worst hated food by Americans is anchovies. Anchovies, guys. I think that's probably because nobody likes them on pizza. I think that's what it is. I think that's why that's ranking high, because a lot of people get pizza and most people are, dead set on the fact that they don't ever want anchovies on their pizza. Yeah, obviously 0 out of 10. Anchovies, no thanks. I am not sure I've ever had an anchovy. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I must have had an anchovy at one time. Somebody must have gotten a pizza with anchovies on it and I ate it, over my whole life. But I don't even remember what they taste like. So, do they taste like sardines or? But they're just maybe like a tad different. I don't know. I have a question, but it is for you, Roy. Here's the question: what is the dumbest thing you've ever done in your life? Hmm. That's a tough one. It's a tough one because I have done really dumb things all throughout my life, and I continue to do dumb things. So it's hard to just pick the dumbest. Well, the smartest thing would be to fake marry me. That would be definitely smart right there. But I'm more prone to the dumb things, unfortunately. It's just the way my track record is. Hopefully, it won't continue like that. Yeah, I've done a lot of dumb things in my life. I mean, I've done a lot of crazy stuff when I was a young little tad, a little kid puppet. Everybody always does dumb stuff when they're kids, right? And I could go into the deep, dark, history of myself, but I think I'll just leave that to your imagination. All right, so we're going to go to the number 1, guys. Number 1. Does anyone want to try to guess what number 1 is? I mean, he did put out a door. He did put a DoorDash order by a dumpster. That's true. That was pretty dumb. That's something I could say that I did. That's a good one, Candy. One time, a person ordered a DoorDash. They told me to bring it to the back of the store, and I was a new dasher, and it was actually Uber Eats, but I drove around to the back of the store and put it by the dumpster instead of walking into the store and going to the back. But it was my first order, so I didn't have to. I didn't get a strike or anything. Some things you just gotta learn by experience. What smart thing did you ever do in your life? I'm still waiting. Does anyone got the number 1 answer? Rosebud said liver. Candy said tripe. I don't think I've ever had tripe. All right, guys. The number 1 most hated food by Americans on this list is liver. Yay! It was supposed to have the shock sound. All right. Liver is the number one thing that people hate the most in America. And I would agree, liver's pretty disgusting. I have actually had a taste of liver, and it's still with me. It's disgusting. I can taste it now. It makes me want to vomit. As I said in a video once, makes me want to vomit in a small bucket and then get another small bucket and vomit into that small bucket because I don't have any large buckets. I think that's totally accurate. Yeah, I think the number one was pretty solid. I mean, that's gross. I don't even know. That's not something that is food. I mean, that's disgusting. It's got such a terrible aftertaste. What's up, Scoot? Oh, yeah, let's give Scoot a cheer. How's it going, Bruce? Hi, friend. Candy Nieces. Hi, Roy. Yeah, Scoot's in the house. Awesome. Yeah, we just did the top 10 worst foods that Americans hate. So, since we have a couple of people that just popped in here, we're going to do a rapid speed announcement of them. Okay, so let's do it. 10 was blue cheese. 9 was sushi. 8 was caviar. 7 was chitterlings. 6 was oysters. 5 squid. 4 tofu. And 3 was sardines, 2 was anchovies, and 1 took the trophy, liver. All right, liver. Even the name sounds gross. Liver. If you're gonna have a disgusting food that you're gonna expect people to eat, they should. Maybe the name just is bad because everybody knows what it is. Liver and onions. Yeah, let's make liver worse by like putting it with onions. Driving with Spice. Welcome in. Good to see everybody popping in. Luke, this was your live. Hi, Spice. Yeah, I just had a little list of things here. Just that way, if I, run out of stuff to chat with you guys about, I can just go to the list. It was kind of nice. Teal Luke is in the house. All right. Live is nature's new multivitamin or liver. Gizzards are way nastier than livers. I don't think I've had a gizzard, and I don't think I want one if it's grosser than a liver. You always have great tips. Well, like, that's not my personal list. That's just a list got off the internet. But I think most of us were pretty much with the list. It was a pretty good list. There was a couple things on there, like sushi. A couple people were down for that, but, you know. And I think we had a tofu fan. I don't think anybody liked anything else. Yeah, Roy's pretty amazing. Oh, thank you. We're gonna get a cheer for that. Yay! Yeah, I'm kind of just taking it easy today because it's so gloomy outside. Cheers for the 100, friend. Thanks, guys. All right. Fun live. See y'all. Gotta go later. All right. We'll see you later. Wash it all down with LaCroix. Yes. LaCroix is disgusting, but out of all that stuff we just read, I think I would rather have LaCroix than any of that stuff. So I wouldn't put LaCroix on the list. LOL LaCroix. Yes. I call it LaCroix. LOL, yeah. I want to know Roy's bottom 10. Yes. Now you know my bottom 10. Yum, LaCroix. Tornado warning. Hope not. I don't need no tornadoes. I know that the end of the world's coming, but I'm just not in the mood to do it today. It's just not me. All right, guys. I like gloomy days. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind gloomy days so much. It's nice. You can open the window a little bit, and, let the rain trickle and you can hear it. But going out in it, I don't really care for. And it would be better if there was something, decent on TV to watch. But I've been having trouble finding anything because nobody knows how to make any good entertainment anymore. Everything on TV or streaming or whatever is mostly terrible. Those are cuddling up in the burrito days. Yeah. All right, look at that. We got Tornado with the thumbs up. Everybody go subscribe to Tornado Garden so he can get that, a little buffer zone going there. We want to keep him well over 1,000. So, there's your plug, buddy. What about doing a Matthew Broderick marathon? Oh, yeah, can't wait. I think I will, Fran. That'll put me right to sleep. Ah, definitely about time for lunch, guys. I think I'm going to get out of here. So, you know what we're going to do on the way out? I think you guys know. Oh, yeah. If you are a member of the channel, you know what to do. Start putting those Roy emojis in the chat. We're going to get out of here, guys. Let's do it. Oh, yeah. Have a great day, guys. Let's do it. See you later, guys.